Recording in progress.
Good morning. I'd like to welcome everybody to the Tuesday, May 6th meeting of the St. Joseph County Board of Commissioners and call the meeting to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Before we get started, I'd just like to mention Commissioner Morton notified us that over the weekend, former Commissioner Richard Jasinski passed away. Most of you probably don't remember. Dick was a longtime commissioner, I believe 21 years. I think he might have even served on the council prior to that. He was 92 years old. Been married to his wife, Eleanor, for 71 years. Did a lot in the community, even after leaving the commissioner's seat. Dick was a good guy and cared about his community. Lifelong South Bend resident on the west side, and he'll be missed by his family and really by the community for all that he did. So please keep Mr. Jasinski and his family in your thoughts and prayers. First order of business today is approval of the accounts payable docket.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and second. Commissioner Hazen?
Aye.
Commissioner Baxmeyer?
Aye.
Motion carries.
I should have noted that Commissioner Morton has a personal business meeting today. He won't be with us. Next, did anybody sign up to speak on any
No one.
agenda items? Next, approval of the Par Ritchie engagement agreement for legal services.
Yes, this is an engagement to engage the Par Ritchie firm to assist the county in various utility matters. I've reviewed the agreement. It is acceptable.
Thank you. Do we have a motion to approve the Par Ritchie engagement agreement?
So moved.
Second?
The motion is second. Commissioner Hazen?
Aye.
Commissioner Baxmeyer?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next, approval of the Benefit Focus Professional Services Agreement for IRS reporting for 2016 and 2017 ACA data. Mr. Garrett, do you
Yes. So
fill
this
us in?
is an agreement to amend some ACA reporting requirements and forms with the IRS. Once this is done, the county will be in compliance with those requirements.
Any questions? If not, do we have a motion to approve the Benefit Focus Professional Services Agreement?
Motion to approve.
Second?
Commissioner Hazen?
Aye.
Commissioner Baxmeyer?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Moving on to IPG, approval of the solar disk decommissioning agreement with Notre Dame. Sean, Mr. Klein, are you going to speak on that at all?
Just briefly.
Thank you.
So this is for Notre Dame Solar Project on the east side of State Road 933. They're just over the 40,000 square feet of panel area that requires this decommissioning agreement. It does fully meet the ordinance, and I believe that your legal counsel has reviewed it as well.
Thank you.
That's correct.
Well, certainly Notre Dame isn't going anywhere in the near future,
This is a
so
safe one.
I think it's a safe, that's a safe assumption. Tony, any questions?
Thank you.
If not, do we have a motion to approve the solar decommissioning agreement with Notre Dame?
Motion to approve.
Second?
Commissioner Hazen?
Aye.
Commissioner Baxmeyer?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next, approval of the KM Property Maintenance Abatement Contract Renewal Amendment for the Code Enforcement Program.
Yes, so this is for They help with cleanup for our larger scale weed and rank and public nuisance cleanups, and they're kind of essential to that program for the larger projects. This would extend their contract by a year.
Sean, if I'm right, this is on an as-needed basis as far as fee.
Correct.
And this is the same firm we've used
Yes.
in the past.
Yes.
Commissioner Hazen, any questions?
Yes, sir.
If not, do we have a motion to approve the KM Property Maintenance Abatement Contract?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second. Commissioner Hazen,
Aye.
Commissioner Baxmeyer,
Aye.
motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sean. I forgot to ask Sean to identify himself, so I'm not going to make that mistake a second time. I forgot to have you say Sean Klein. Ape. It's okay, you don't have to go back and do it again. See, I'm all shook up. Tony. See, I really am shook up. Raphael isn't here, I'm losing it. We'll start again with IT.
Richard Warfield, IT Director. Office is on the third floor of the law building across the street. This is I'm asking for the approval of the hardware and software for the new migration from MACOG to the county for the GIS system. And the funds for this has already been approved through council, so it's already budgeted for.
You've spoken on this a couple of times about the migration and the need to do that.
Correct.
Anything you wish to add to?
There is nothing I wish to add. This is just hardware to support the growth for them, and it'll be their own hardware that they're running the system off of, so it'll be independent upon with the county's software, so, and data.
And as you know, we talked about this at budget time last year about the need to do this. So
Yes.
it's already been budgeted for. Tony, any questions for Richard? If not, do we have a motion to approve the VX Rail Node and licensing agreement?
Motion to approve.
Second?
Commissioner Hazen,
Aye.
Commissioner Baxmeyer,
Aye.
motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, moving on to the recorder, approval of a Laredo agreement for FTW Services LLC. This is another in the standard Laredo agreements that we've been approving for access to public data. Any questions? If not, do we have a motion to approve the Laredo agreement?
Motion to approve.
Second?
Commissioner Hazen,
Aye.
Commissioner Baxmeyer,
Aye.
motion carries.
Now, moving on to public comment.
Morning, Commissioners. Dan Caruso, New Carlisle. I just wanted to speak briefly on, I attended the Drainage Board meeting yesterday, and there was an item that came up, an application for a dewatering permit for which the petitioner didn't show up to speak. And I'm thinking this is probably why. I talked to Carl, I talked to Phil Garrett this morning, and I supplied them with a copy of the permit showing that the applicant asked to flush 2.2 million gallons per hour down the Nesbazani ditch for the next 730 days. And I looked at that and I said, that's got to be a mistake. And the petitioner didn't show up to argue that case. So I'm thinking he realized that it had no chance of going anywhere. There was probably a misplaced comma or an extra zero or something, but it's probably more like 220,000 rather than 2.2 million. But I see you guys caught that, and I just thank you for your oversight.
Thank you. Anyone else in the room wish to offer a public comment? If not, we'll move to those folks online. There we go. Cheryl, I see your hand raised. Cheryl,
There we
can-
go.
there you go.
Sorry, it wasn't letting me unmute. I'm sorry. Let me take it off video too. Okay, there we go. I just wanted to say that I very much appreciated that Commissioner Morton came to the public hearing. I didn't have a chance to look at everyone that was in the room, so I don't know, Commissioner Baxmeyer, Commissioner Morton, if you were there. Excuse me, Hazen, if you were there, but I did appreciate that he came. I appreciated that the Tribune did thorough coverage of the meeting. One of the things I wanted to point out that was written in the Tribune is the water policy director of the Hoosier Environmental Council, they're quite experts on all of these issues, said wetland credits don't sufficiently replace the original wet areas and their ability to support a wide range of flora and fauna. She stated, we have an opportunity as a community to make this something special. We're a perfect place to put wetlands in. And another member of the public actually called for expanding wetlands rather than destroying them. Now, I don't think it's likely that IDEM's going to tell Amazon Web Services no, given the kind of policy positions of the governor and the Republicans in our legislature who don't seem interested in protecting wetlands. But I'm hoping that all of our community leaders, our county community leaders, continue to take a look at this and do what they can to keep this incredible natural resource in our county. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else online? I don't see any other hands. In that case, do we have a motion to recess?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and second, Commissioner Hazen,
Aye.
Commissioner Baxmeyer,
Aye.
we are recessed.
Thank you, everyone.
Recording stopped.